Okay, guys, it's been a hot minute that it's just been the three of us, and we've spoken about something topical and juicy and something fun because I think there's so much going on right now.
It's insane what's going on right now.
Yeah, and I feel like we have to talk about a bunch of things that are happening.
I swear, like I physically at this point cannot wait to know who the fuck Bade Sahab is. If you guys know,
Yeah.
I'm talking about Dhurandhar too.
Okay.
It's been like all through my Instagram currently.
Yeah.
And I'd seen this reel that Dhritika just sent to me like yesterday morning. She said that एक दोस्त तो ऐसा निकलेगा जो धुरंधर के बारे में
Decided on the group
yeah,
also.
जो धुरंधर के बारे में ऐसी बात करेगा जैसे उसके बाप ने ही बनाई है. Bro, Srishti is that. I am that. I am fully that. So
Yeah.
obviously I'm chronically online.
Yeah, of
because
Because
this
you are.
is- no, not really, but yeah, I am chronically online because I want to know about Dhurandhar, and I'm a kind of person who is like मुझे spoilers बहुत पसंद है.
What
Oh
a
my God, same.
loser. Bro, you know, I'm the same kind of person. I'm the person who, even though I don't read as many books, I'm the first person to read the last page of the book to give
Yes.
myself the spoilers. I
Yes.
do that for shows also that I watch.
Yes.
So I get it.
That's loser behavior, bro.
fully agree. But I just wanted to know कि मतलब I don't want to walk out of the theater feeling like fuck यार ये क्या हो गया, like I can't recover from this. I
But
want to
then-
be a little prepared.
But then where's that thrill of not knowing and then entering the movie theater with like a complete blank
See,
mind?
visually though I am not aware. No, it's just my
What kind of spoilers though?
So there's this one rumor that's going around, and I think everyone is predicting it to be a spoiler, which is the fact that Hamza kills Yelena himself when she finds out that his identity.
Oh
So-
my god, no.
That I was not.
What? That
I didn't.
Did you
See,
guys
I'm
not
not-
see the trailer?
No.
In the
I'm
trailer,
not as invested, but yeah.
so in the trailer, there's this scene where Yelena is pointing gun at Hamza, and I think it's like very evident. Why
Yeah.
else would she?
No, but then
Fair.
they do that. Right? That's the point of trailers, to make you seem like it's something, but then the movie will, of course, be something completely different.
But bro, I feel like I don't know. I just have this feeling.
My opinion after I watched the trailer, I feel they've put everything into the trailer.
I hate
don't
those
think
things.
personal opinion. I haven't seen the movie yet, so I can't make a judgment on this. But I feel that they've put everything in the trailer, and the movie is not gonna be as good as the first part.
I would disagree with you because it's a 3 hour 55 minutes movie. Dhritika.
Bro,
what? Yeah, exactly.
4 hours?
Yes. It's a 3 hours 55 minutes
That's longer
movie.
than Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum.
That's longer than Kalank, I think.
Kalank
is 4 hours, no?
Yeah, 4 hours 15 minutes. 4 hours.
Why are
15
they make 1 minute? They should stop. Nothing is that serious.
So, in Dhurandhar also, I think there was this one more rumor that has been circulating, is that there's this very well-known specific actor whose car was seen a lot in the set areas of
Okay.
Dhurandhar.
Who?
Should I reveal the name of the actor?
Say, it's a theory. I mean,
Yeah, it's Vicky Kaushal. He might be in the movie. So they are planning a Dhar universe, like the
What's up with movies?
YRF universe. But I don't personally think that would happen because okay, fuck, I want to tell you guys about this also. So with Ranveer Singh, bro, I want to talk about I want to talk about him for like a good 1 minute.
Go
Because
on.
this
Your
guy,
time zone.
this guy, his movies were like fully flopping at the box office for last, like after COVID, after 83 actually. He's been trying to deliver a good movie, but it wasn't happening. And then after that, Dawn 2 was coming, but then the trailer or the teaser dropped out, and then people started backlashing him like, oh, you can't be doing a Dawn sequel without Shah Rukh Khan in it.
Yeah.
And then he received that
Yeah.
backlash, and then after that also, I think most producers were not giving him work. And then he went to YRF and he asked them to make him a part of the spy universe, YRF spy universe.
Okay.
But then YRF was like,
Oh.
fuck you, no. We are not doing that. And that is when Dhurandhar mein Aditya Dhar and Ranveer Singh, they have put their own money. and it went to like these crazy fucking
Numbers.
lengths.
Oh.
I
I
didn't know
also saw a post. It could be fabricated. I don't know, but like there was this one post where Salman Khan was also shown.
Bro, I think he's the Bade Saab. I'd be so happy.
Right? Because I low-key need him. A little comeback of him, I think, is
Yeah, no.
needed, I think.
Yeah,
It's
I
been
know.
a hot while since he's been on camera.
What's up with movies and making everything a universe? I think that should have stopped at Marvel. What
At
was
Marvel. DC.
That? What was that?
Singham.
Game.
Singham. That is Singham.
No,
But
no,
this is
entire
also-
universe, all of them together, all the Avengers.
Avenger.
I did this, and this is part of that.
Yeah, this is part of the Marvel thing.
No, that's
No. Avengers.
Yeah, Avengers.
Spider-Man is a part of
Okay.
Avengers. DC is
Yes,
different.
DC is
DC is Batman, Superman.
Thank you. Yeah, but what's up with all movies making their franchises like a universe or like,
No, but see,
like just keep it at one because sequels are also so bad.
no. Some universes I like. Like I like the Golmaal universe. I love the fucking Golmaal universe, bro.
Agreed.
Fair. I do agree. I do agree.
Did you guys see the Golmaal fight teaser?
I did
No,
not, but
I
I know a little
haven't.
bit of it.
So there's going to be Akshay Kumar in the movie.
Of course.
I
of
low-key
course.
I low-key don't want him, but I low-key
But he's that chatpata masala kind of
No,
guy who has to be in movies like this.
I agree with you on that.
Another thing is he has a very dual personality where he can do something like as serious as like a very uniform kind of movie, but he
Yeah,
also has
Rustom.
this side of him.
I'm sure he is
Yeah.
an extremely dual actor when it comes to this. But
Yeah.
I feel if you're making something as iconic as Golmaal, just keep the people that were originally in it
That is
a
also
part
there.
of the banger sequel, if I have
Yeah.
to put it that
Sharman
way.
OGs.
Sharman Joshi is back on this one. And I think it's going to be damn hilarious.
See, that's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
right? OG लोगों को रखो ना, मतलब why you adding people into this for what reason? What is the purpose of it?
I agree.
Akshay Kumar का कैसा है ना कि मतलब I feel like he is the kind of a actor कि I actually love to see Akshay and Ajay's duo. I
Who's
think it's
Ajay?
Ajay
Ajay
Devgn.
Devgn.
sorry.
Chacha hai, bro.
इधर नीचे केसरी पान.
But yeah. No, but I get it. I see it.
That I do
I
get.
see it.
I love to see that duo.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited for that. And yeah, so see, like some universes,
Mhm.
Bollywood universes as
True.
well.
I agree.
I like watching. They're like damn fun when they're linked. So Rohit Shetty does a lot of these like meta reference jokes, and
Mhm.
I find them hilarious. Like
Mhm.
Golmaal mein also starting mein he would,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know what
ताकि
you're
हम safe रहे. अरे,
That's exactly what I thought.
Exactly.
I do enjoy those jokes.
It's
Fair.
fun. Like तुम लोग नाना पाटेकर का आत्मा रख रहे हो गोलमाल में, and then you show Nana Patekar in the movie. It's so fucking hilarious.
Yeah, true. I
Like
see it.
imagine Nana Patekar walking like that on a wall. It's so fucking
Yeah.
funny.
hilarious. I agree.
Yeah. But speaking about drawing parallels from like real life to making it into like a show or a movie, I have been recently obsessed with this new show called Love Story. And it's based on the lives of JFK Jr. and Carolyn Bessette. And fuck, dude, this show, it wasn't aired in India, and you could only find it on like pirated sites and stuff. I shouldn't be promoting this, but I fucking love F movies. I have found so many good shows and movies on that site. I don't condone it, but if you ever need to watch something in a pinch,
It does the job.
just do it. It's available on iOS as well. Okay, but I recently started watching it because I couldn't find it anywhere on F movies. But then now, like after a while of it being released, it comes on F movies also. So I started watching it, and first of all, the casting is done so beautifully because, like, if you look at the comparisons between the real life JFK and Carolyn Bessette versus the actors, it's insane.
Ooh.
Okay, and this actor, he's a Canadian based Canadian origin actor, and he hadn't gotten any roles for the past 13 years. And this was his like
Big
breakthrough into this show, and it turned out to be so good. But there are certain controversies also around the show. Now, of course, because it's a political family, and second, it's like based on real life, right? You're talking about real lives of certain people that I've lived through, and who, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched the show or if you haven't been following this family, they end up dying in a plane crash. Okay, so for you to, like, even though the show goes around this narrative about their life and they end up showing that they end up passing away, they still fabricate it and they romanticize it a little bit to fit that Hollywood romance appeal, which of course sells.
Obviously.
But it's so, I love it so much because they've made it so well, and it's just such a power couple between these two personalities because both of them hold such strong personalities within themselves. Even Carolyn Bessette, before she married into this family, she worked at Calvin Klein as a publicist. Okay, she worked as a publicist, and then when she married him, of course, it comes with like a shit ton of like expectations from her. As even though JFK Jr. wasn't standing for the election, so he wasn't part of like the politics. He comes from that family, right? So there were so many like expectations on her to be a certain way.
Yeah.
And that ended up making her leave her job and like making her leave who she is and where she comes from. So that was a very tragic angle to it, and which is of course their lives. But I really like that show.
What was the controversy though?
So the controversy is that someone from the Kennedy family, they came up, I think one of the nephews of JFK came up and said that, this director has romanticized the fuck out of the show. And while certain things are true, there are a lot of things that they've portrayed to show that, that, oh my God, this actually happened, but it never really happened. And it's only done for the numbers. For the views and for the numbers.
Yeah.
So this descendant of JFK is like heavily shitting on the director, being like, you cannot be banking on someone's life to just make money, So that was a number.
This kind of takes me to thinking that, we as people, we sometimes really don't understand that there are certain things that does not need to be romanticized or does not need to be, looked at with like hard glitter eyes all over.
Yeah, or should be made so it's appealing to other people.
Yeah. Like recently only the whole thing with Thalapathy Vijay. Are you guys aware of his divorce rumors?
Yes.
So there's this actor, South Indian actor, Vijay Thalapathy.
Okay.
He has been doing very great movies, and he's been a very established actor in the South. Okay. And like he has done amazing stuff actually. Do you guys remember the song Apdi Pode?
Yeah.
So the girl in the song, the actress in the song, her name is Trisha.
Okay.
She is also a very well-known actress.
Yes.
And Thalapathy Vijay has been married for 25 years. And Trisha and Vijay have been dating for the past 20 years. For the past 20 fucking years they've been dating. Even I think at an Ambani event, both of them were seen publicly together. They entered
Like him
as
and
a
Trisha?
couple. Yes. And
for 2 decades. 2.5 decades.
Maddening.
After that also his wife did not leave him. It was only recently, like I think last month is when Trisha, or I don't know, some other girlfriend of his, I'm not sure on that, one of them publicly surfaced like pictures of their vacation.
Of Vijay
and the girlfriend. It's not confirmed anywhere who the girlfriend was, but people are saying it's her only. And then there were like publicly surfaced images of both of them at a vacation, and then it started affecting her kids. Is when she was like,
Bro.
Is
No.
his
I'm
wife
ending.
an established actress herself or no? Oh no.
But that's still tragic and that's still so sad.
Of course.
Bro, cheating regardless is like a fucked up thing to
all
do.
thing
But when
to
it's
do.
like, when there's like a wife or a husband and kids involved,
Oh my god.
You're shattering more than just your lives, bro.
Like, even I really don't get the entire lore behind Rekha and her one-sided love towards Amitabh.
that's just
Right?
stupid, bro. Like,
No, fuck Rekha.
I don't like it.
get why people have romanticized her and Amitabh Bachchan and have made
Jaya
Jaya Bachchan the bad,
Yes,
the bad
exactly.
person.
That's so true.
When in this entire fucking story, it is him who's the fucking villain here.
Yeah.
Neither of those women have.
No, Rekha is at fault somewhere.
She isn't. No, one
Somewhere.
minute. She isn't.
I agree.
I don't think she is at fault because she's never. She has publicly said that she loves this man with all her fucking heart, but I don't think she's ever caused a problem between those two.
Bro.
Personally, as being a personal problem.
Okay, 1 second.
Her-
First of all,
her love towards him is what has caused the problem. From whatever I know.
okay, so I'll tell you what is wrong according to me with the way you're thinking. When you're in the public eye, especially as big as Rekha, Amitabh,
Jaya.
Jaya Bachchan, anything you do in the public eye affects your personal life heavily.
Of course.
So for her to fully well knowing that Amitabh Bachchan and Jaya Bachchan are
Have
married,
been married.
and then for her to go on shows and be like, I'm still in love with him, especially knowing that you've had history with him, that's a
No.
fucked up thing to do.
No.
You gotta it's girl code, bro. You gotta respect Jaya Bachchan's decision of
Yeah.
staying married to him, which in fact is so difficult when the entire world is telling you that, oh my god, you're being a bitch, you're being a
Yeah.
like, you know, a
Yes.
crybaby or what. Bro, imagine you being married to a man like that who has rumors of him having like extramarital affairs before or after the marriage, we don't know. But imagine living
Bro,
with that.
That woman
Wouldn't you be like a fucking sap story
No,
all
no.
the time?
Ritu, and this woman, she never stops about, expressing her love. She has gone on cameras and said that I put sindoor of his name.
Yes.
That is
How the
so
fuck
messed up.
This woman not only is like expressing her love, she's going around and telling people also that I'm putting his name ka
Yeah,
sindoor
that
and
I
everything. It
heard
is
of.
so fucking fucked up. उसके
Yeah.
बाद भी मतलब अवार्ड फंक्शन चल रहा है, अमिताभ जीता है, एंड देन शी इज गोइंग एंड हगिंग जया एज इफ लाइक हम दोनों का पति जीता है. तू है कौन? अब तो हम सब बन गए.
It's our personal win, Jaya. You don't get it. Amitabh hasn't won, we have won.
Bro,
I
but that
take my
is very
statement
fucked up.
back.
Yes,
I
please.
take it back.
Shove it back to
Apologies.
you.
I fully get Jaya. I relate.
Bro, I would be
She's
a
a boss
fucking bitch if that happened to me.
Bro, I would have hit her. I would have
Same.
fucking
Yeah,
hit
man.
Rekha.
Same.
और फिर
I'm
घर जाके
honestly
अमिताभ को
spelling
मारो. Be a husband beater.
Husband beater, yes. Absolutely, I agree fully.
Some people are just like fully deluded, like this Rekha
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
Hardik also. I find Hardik Pandya fully deluded.
Yeah.
I look at him and I'm like,
I want to laugh on his face. He's just standing. He's just standing doing absolutely nothing, and I just want to laugh on his face because that man, matlab, alag. I can't express it in words how much I dislike this man.
Yeah, and now that he's colored his hair blonde, like, what? What do you expect me to do with that?
but again, I really like him as a player. I really respect him
Agreed.
as a sports person.
Respect
fully.
zero.
Yeah.
Respect as a player outside of being a player. Respect zero. But yes, he is a very, very, very fine player in
Yeah.
the Indian cricket team as of now.
Yeah.
But outside of that,
You know, it baffles me to think about like certain people, and especially people who are in the public eye, who they're so good at their craft, they're so good at what they do, but then outside of that, they're such dirtbags. People, like how does that happen? How is the universe on your side for that? Like, how are you so successful in what you do,
I
and then
actually-
you're
such a shitty person.
dick otherwise?
I actually have a theory for that.
go on.
Spill.
I've been reading 2-3 books and I have come to actually thinking and understanding the way different people work and different people, behave
Yeah.
with their behavioral aspect. And there is this book that I've been reading, Power of Habit, in which it is written that the more you practice something is the more you get it.
Yeah.
So these people, they are acting so deluded. They are literally manifesting everything with their delusion. And to be very honest, in order for you to become at least even 1 or 2% successful in life, you need to be max fucking deluded.
Yeah.
Like, deluded to like 1,000 or 2,000 fucking level percentage.
Yeah.
And I think
Agree.
that is exactly what these people are clocking in and doing right. But for us, we are not on the same wavelength as these people are, which is why it is surprising.
No. We're on the same wavelength right now.
Do you want to go first, ma'am? Please go. Okay. No, my concern is that fair, like, practice makes a man perfect. That's something that we've been listening to since we were fucking 3 years old. But my only concern is that how are you such a dick outside, but then you have the discipline, everything else is right in your life when it comes to your craft and your art. When you have to, like, for example, Kanye, when he has to sing, or when Pandya, when he has to
Play.
Pandya.
Like, when it comes to shit like this, I'm sure that, like, they have a discipline that because
That
of
made
their
them
discipline
reach where
that
they are.
is why they are who they are right now.
Yeah, and I think
So that's never been the problem.
I
Yeah.
think you can, with people who are extremely talented or blessed in their craft, no, I feel like they have this habit of being very egoistic and very
It's
up
arrogance.
in their head. Because most of the times, these people are self-made. They are. If you look at Kanye, if you look at the career trajectory of Pandya also,
Yeah.
they didn't have godfathers. They did not have a financial backing. They have done
Fair.
whatever the shit they have done on their own. So they know, like, nobody fucking matters in this world other than I.
No, but then
That
again,
thinking is only like that.
No, but see, that thinking I low-key respect.
I-
You are the shit. I get it. You are the shit. But
I
take it from
practice
me.
their thinking fully.
Yeah, I get it, and that's not a
Yeah.
wrong
Thing
thinking
to-
to have
Yeah.
at all for anybody. But it all, again, like Sajana said, it all boils down to the kind of person that you are when you're not
Yeah.
around your craft.
The thing is that
You can't separate just because a person is successful / self-made / extremely up in their head / extremely egoistic,
I know.
deluded. You can't justify all of this against that person being a complete asshole.
Yeah, true.
I think that when you have something to lose is when you become
Nice.
No, not nice. I feel like you get some humility in your
Yeah,
actions.
you become nice when you know there's
Yeah.
something to lose.
You-
Because if there's nothing to lose, you're just going to be a dick up front.
Yeah.
Exactly, which is what these people follow. And I fully respect it. Honestly, I want to do all of that. I want to be so up about myself and myself only. If not myself, then my family and 3-4 people that I really love a lot. Other than that, absolutely no
Bach
one.
gaye. Bach gaye.
But the world is not a nice place and it has
True.
not been for them. Maybe which is why also they have this thinking that fuck, nothing matters. I'm going to be the way I'm going to be.
So
And they are not making you like, bro, fucking watch my art. Fucking listen to my music. Fucking watch me play. They are not forcing you. We are doing it on our own.
Yeah,
But
I know.
again, it doesn't make up for the fact that they are being like stupid people. That's
Yeah.
again their own thing. But this was my theory on how these people work. And I think it's damn interesting and something that people should at least take a
a gander
I
at.
think,
yeah.
But weren't you talking about like him being a home wrecker or something?
Pandya is not.
Yeah.
Pandya, he has wrecked his own home. What
yeah,
did you do?
He's self home wrecker.
खुद ही सब कर रहा है.
Yeah, it's like the same thing, right? Where his girlfriend also ended up getting backlash because of shit that he ended up causing, like the
Yeah.
problems that he ended up causing.
That's what pisses me off more, right? Because the same thing that happened with Amitabh Bachchan, Jaya
Yeah.
Bachchan, and
Rekha.
Rekha. These women, no matter how much they defend themselves, it's always going to be
Their fault.
a large cricket. If I were to talk about Hardik Pandya specifically, I don't want to be sexist here, but a large majority of cricket watchers in India are men.
Yeah.
I'm not saying women don't watch. You and I enjoy
Yeah.
watching cricket,
Yeah.
but a huge chunk of it is
Correct.
men. So
Yeah.
their
Perception about
perception is driven with a male perspective,
Yeah.
which causes a shit ton of problem. And then when these men feed off of it, when these men profit off of it, that's what pisses me off.
Even
Because you can be a better person. You can take the high road saying this is not what happened.
even with
Don't upfront say if you don't have the fucking balls to, but like at least stop the people that you know respect you because of your art.
Yeah.
You can at least stop them, be upfront and say, this is not what happened, stop it. At least
Yeah.
that much humility you should have, considering the number of eyes that are on you at every single point.
Exactly.
That's
Even,
what boils my blood.
even the same thing had happened with Yuzi and Dhanashri. Literally the same
literally
fucking
the same thing.
Like,
Okay.
There's this bowler, Yuzvendra Chahal, and he had gotten married to this dancer. She was a choreographer,
yeah, I
Dhanashri
think, yeah,
Verma.
that's-
And then
Yeah.
they got married, and after that, she started making reels with other cricket players. Bro,
Which is not the fucking problem.
free will, bro. Bhai,
Yeah.
with the free
And she's
will.
just dancing. It's her art form.
Yeah.
And she's been dancing with a lot of other male choreographers way before she got involved with this man.
yeah.
Way before.
And bro, are we kids? Like, oh, girls, boy cannot intermingle.
After marriage, to
Cannot only, matlab ban
Cannot.
boys. What the fuck is
Yeah.
this?
Stupid.
And then look, this
Yeah.
man is like nicely, he's sitting on his chair doing the fucking commentary for the final match, and this woman is facing the backlash for it,
Yeah.
which is not fair.
Yeah.
But anyways,
But yeah, speaking about arrogant people, I think it's like high time we talk about Timothy Chalamet.
for sure.
As as annoying as it was to hear those comments from him, I think we need to shed light on him.
honestly, when I heard the few sentences in the beginning,
Yeah.
I was like, kind of makes sense.
What?
To be very honest,
Which few sentences?
Yeah.
Because
When
it's a
he-
whole ass line.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
to give people some context for those who don't know, Timothy Chalamet was on this CNN show with Matthew McConaughey, and he made this comment about. So the conversation revolved around keeping the theater alive, keeping
Yeah.
certain art forms in the theater alive. And Timothy goes on to say that ballet and opera, no one gives a shit about, and I think it's a dying art form. No one cares about it, so might as well
Ta-ta, bye-bye.
shut up, bye bye.
so when he started saying that when movies like Barbie or Oppenheimer are
Yeah.
made, people are going to watch it.
Yeah,
because
it-
people
it
care
holds that
about it.
significance.
It's a
Yeah.
cinematic
People
experience.
care about it.
Yeah.
With art forms like opera and ballet, nobody cares about it.
Yeah.
Now again, to some extent, there is a huge chunk of mass which does not actually care about ballet and opera.
True.
Because
Like,
it's
to be
not
very
there.
honest,
I don't want to put it
Do
as
we-
not cared about it, but is not involved in it as much. I think that should.
yeah, maybe we have not experienced it also so much.
I have.
I think what it is that with something as common as like a Barbie or an Oppenheimer, it just attracts a wider set of people.
Yeah.
But when it comes to an art form like ballet, or opera, it has its niche audience.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
But that
fully.
doesn't mean that you
That
go and
you-
shit on an art
Yes,
form that is
exactly.
niche or which doesn't cater to your likes and your
which is
your
what
personality.
I did not like. And
exactly.
people are now giving him backlash because they are removing out his old interviews and saying that his mom and his grandmom were
His
bad.
mom, grandmom, sister were
Sister
part
also.
of this.
Yeah,
They were
part,
part of this
it,
art form. Have
and
done
he
this
has-
art form.
Yeah, and he has gone on record saying that he has grown up backstage witnessing all of it.
Exactly. It just feels like first of all, you either pick a lane. If you want to be a dick, you be a dick up front.
Yeah.
Don't go up and don't try to cover yourself and you've already dug your grave.
Don't be everywhere.
Yeah, don't be everywhere.
Pick an opinion.
Pick
Be
an
it right
opinion.
or wrong.
Yeah, true. And then even for the Oscars.
But do you think he lost the Oscars because of that?
I don't because I don't know how the nomination. I really want to know how like big award shows like these pick their winner.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how they do it?
Yeah, I've wondered that.
right?
I'm sure there's like certain metrics that they sort of.
But
you know,
what
yeah,
is
Because
yeah, that,
in my head, I am going full Big Boss, right? I'm like, oh, the audience's vote.
audience poll.
But I've never voted, right? I've never voted for this stuff. So like, who is what's up here? I've always been curious about this shit.
Okay,
Yeah.
so basically, the Oscars are voted on by the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts and Sciences.
Okay.
There are around like 10,000 industry members, including actors, directors, editors,
Fair.
basically the entire industry. And they all vote in their own categories. So actors vote for best actor, editors for best acting, so on and so forth. But everyone votes for best picture. And voting happens in 2 rounds, first nominations and then the final winner. And the results are tabulated by PricewaterhouseCoopers and kept completely secret until the envelope is opened.
Oh,
Wow.
I mean, no wonder. Like that's
no,
why
Big
it's
Boss
like
wala would be much more fun.
No, but now it makes so much sense. Like why their personal relationships or like their relationship with other actors and everything is just like so. Like, मतलब we don't see. What I'm thinking is जैसे Bollywood में we've been seeing like feud ऐसे बड़े like कंगना full shots ले रही है इसके ऊपर ऋतिक के ऊपर करण जौहर के ऊपर वैसे वहाँ पे नहीं करते उतना easily.
but you know,
they try to maintain a very civil.
fair.
You
I see
also
that.
don't know
relationship.
who's on the panel. I don't think that list ever comes out, right?
Bro,
the
the
10,000
actors-
people that are voting.
Of course.
It's from all that are nominated. From all
The
that are
10,000 people are just in the industry.
Industry
Yeah.
The
random
nominations-
people, right?
No,
Yeah.
editors,
No.
actors.
But like जो nominate नहीं हुए हैं वो भी और nominate हुए हैं वो भी.
I don't think the nominated people get to vote. That just doesn't happen
Makes it
anywhere.
fair.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
But
what I'm
it's
saying.
fair that I see.
No, it makes sense.
I see that, but then you know, in my mind, I come from a very like, I don't want to call myself like show business or whatever, but like, it just feels like from whatever we've known, right? It just feels like everything is a show. So even the Oscars, it just feels like, of course, some part of it, a huge part of it is of course fabricated. I'm not talking about the selection of winners or something, but then it's a performance. It's a show that you put up, right? So even when you talk about them being civil or being very like cordial with each other and like, you know, having this friendly demeanor, it just feels like it's also for the screens, for the big screens.
Of course.
And the same thing happens in the Indian
Industry.
arena as well, because their showcasing of their personalities is probably done differently. They want to show like, oh my god, we're the ones who always like cause like problems and tea or whatever. That's something that they probably show, because even certain when like there's a category of like women winners or something, have you seen clips of course on reels? Where else will I see that? But like if one female winner gets chosen as the winner, then she'll like, you know, sort of get all the other winners up on the stage.
I've seen that.
And
yeah,
then that's very, very sweet. I'm not saying no, but then to some extent it's also like a little performative.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Maybe
it,
a
but
little.
it's also for,
you know what it is.
you know what it is.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why, but I feel like I can clock so many Bollywood actors, T.
Oh,
Just-
she can.
I just don't know why. Like, I can see a Bollywood actor and I know for a fact that they are being so fucking performative just so that they can fucking stay in this industry. Because I feel like the Bollywood industry is like a shit show fully.
And half of her, not half, I think most of her sources just read it.
Full Reddit, bro.
Which is why I don't trust what she says.
bro, but it's still better than Instagram.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I agreed.
Reddit guys, I love you all. Thank you so much for existing. What am I doing at night? I am on Reddit every single night. And I love
Interesting.
Reddit.
Interesting.
So I have seen like these few theories and what all of those tea on Bollywood and everything. And I have come across like, what do you say, character assassination of, I've done
You've done it?
I've done character profiling of all
assassinate. Khatam karo baat.
of all the Bollywood actors.
Okay.
And I know for a fact that these people know they are like just trying to be nice. Even
Name drop.
Kiara Advani. Fucking hate that bitch.
Wow, she was just waiting. She was like, koi puchega. Koi to pucho.
I hate her. I just don't know why. I've never met her. I've never seen her. But all the things that I've read about her, I'm not a fan. Never I was actually of her acting. I feel like it's too basic, too.
It's very mundane acting.
It's very mundane. And I feel like if a lot of freshers given a better opportunity can do a much better job than she has.
JFK
And,
Jr.'s character. Sorry, pull up his
absolutely.
name. Maitri, can you pull up his name? I need to give him a shout out. What if he's watching?
Of course he's
Of
watching.
course he's
bro.
watching.
Paul Anthony Kelly is a very, very prime example of this. Yeah.
Clocked.
Yeah.
But who else? Just you just name drop one person, bro.
Kiara
Kiara
Advani
Advani.
I don't like.
Then-
Then others I can again
They're all
separate.
watching, by the way.
I can separate the art from the artist.
Oh, when it comes to Kanye, you
You can't.
I can.
So
bro.
you're being very like
I can.
You're being very anal about
very
it. You're like very
conveniently
selective.
you're having your
No,
opinions.
no. I'm saying that I can differentiate the art between art and the artist
Okay.
with Kanye.
Okay, theek
I
hai.
ulta like his stupid jokes also sometimes.
She's confusing me.
She is.
Fully.
Speaking about the artist being separated from his art, we'll take a moment to talk about Labyrinth.
Of course.
Who, a lot of you don't know, he was the composer. Was the composer of the majority
Euphoria.
of season 1 of Euphoria, and he did season 2 as well. But 2 days ago, I came across this post by him where he's written a very cryptic message about, fuck Euphoria, fuck Columbia. I hate this industry or something along these lines. And people have like lost it because if not for him, Euphoria is not going to hold the significance that it holds. And one of the reasons why it was such a big thing when it initially came out was, one, it came out like at the start of COVID. So a lot of us watched a fuck ton of shows in COVID because we didn't have anything else to do. But Euphoria was one of the shows which really stood out. And
Yeah,
it was-
absolutely.
the soundtrack, the music is what made it what it was.
The
You know
show
how I
also.
started watching Euphoria?
Yeah.
Because of the TikTok edits.
Exactly.
That was
yes.
It became a
That makes
trend.
trend also.
The
Euphoria
trend.
makeup.
Yeah.
Euphoria makeup. Oh my god.
Yes.
Fuck yes. And then it also became a filter.
Yeah.
You remember the who was the what's her name? Patient for me.
You Aurora.
Aurora. And then, do you guys remember that trend? Still don't know my name, and then
Yes.
there would be like a Euphoria makeup.
Yes, it's having a comeback. I saw so many reels on that right now, like a
I
couple
love
of
that.
days ago.
I love that.
I'm for it.
Yeah, Loki won that.
Yeah,
for it.
but
Loki.
yeah, and then I like when I saw that post, and then today before coming here, I checked his profile again, and he's deleted that.
Oh,
So I don't know what's up with that because some people are saying that it's just like a PR stunt where he's
Marketing him.
like it's a marketing gimmick where people are like, oh, he's just posting this to spark up some controversy.
when does the
or
new
like
season come out though?
Like 2026.
Oh,
I mean, bro, they've made us wait for 4 years. They might as well come up with a
Yeah,
banger now,
banger
not
now.
this banger.
Oh, people have seen Sydney Sweeney in a wedding dress. Cassie in a wedding dress.
huh?
It's
yeah,
she's
for,
probably
for the shooting of Euphoria.
Obviously.
okay. Okay.
Because she broke up with her fiance.
Oh.
Oh
Did you all not know that?
no.
Oh.
Oh,
This is old news.
yes,
This
yes.
is old news.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, I remember that. But
Yeah.
yeah, this has really broken my heart, and I don't know if Labyrinth will be a part of season 3 or not.
Because
Should
we've
actually.
lost. I don't know about so many, but there's one actor, one
Yeah.
character on the show who passed away after season 2 came out.
Which one was it?
Well,
It's a they've made us wait for 4 years. मुझे याद ही नहीं है.
it's
who'd
the drug.
Kisko?
The druggie.
Oh yeah, the dealer. Fesco.
Angus Cloud is his name.
Angus Cloud.
He's dead.
Angus.
Yes. Angus Cloud, yeah. I'm so
Yeah,
sad because he was
I
a
know.
great actor.
Bro, he was so good.
And he was low-key hot. He was hot. He was hot. Don't say
Oh, he looked very much like Mac Miller, who also died.
Oh, fuck
That
yes.
was scary.
Fuck
Yeah,
yes.
that was damn like
He looked
scary.
very
That was
similar to Mac Miller.
insane.
That was crazy. And he was a great fucking actor, dude. Like both the
True.
seasons, I would never skip my screen if he was on there.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a very like a
Holding calming
calm energy,
personality.
but he still had a grip on the audience.
Audience.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I liked about him.
And I loved his character. I loved the character development that they showed as well for him.
So true.
It was damn.
so true.
It was something worth watching, like sitting and watching.
Absolutely.
True.
I agree.
Apart from Angus Cloud and Labyrinth, there was also Barbie Ferreira who
Oh yeah.
quit the
He
show.
also lost weight.
Yeah.
She quit
So
the show.
basically-
She quit?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they weren't doing justice to her character, so she decided to pull out, and then they just removed her character. I think that's one thing that she had said on an interview, and it's essentially like
Yeah.
Reddit is saying that nobody's
No,
had
I've
a
read
good
about this.
time
True.
working on this show.
Because
This I didn't know
true.
about.
A lot of people have come out and said that they've had a horrible experience working on
Oh, yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes,
because
yes,
of
yes.
the fuck ass director.
Yep.
He's not only been held to work with apparently, but he's also made a lot of the women on set
Uncomfortable.
made them really uncomfortable. And I know we've spoken about this in the past, but then for Sydney Sweeney also, I think there was
Yeah.
there was a scene where
It was
She had
not
to film-
required, yeah.
no, I think
It
she
was
had-
not
it was
required
not
for
required
her to be nude, and he made it.
No, he was making comments while she was on there, and he said something inappropriate. And I was like, wow, how is he not cancelled yet?
I think he will be after this season.
Hopefully.
Like, I hope he is cancelled and not the show.
Show.
And not the
Yes.
show. Oh my
But
god,
that's
yeah.
so difficult.
The Weekend wala series. The Weekend
fuck
and
yeah,
Jen.
that got stopped like
Yeah,
abruptly,
that
right?
got very abruptly stopped because of the entire
like controversy
his
about
controversy and his way of working with
What? Fill
Jenny.
me in?
The Weekend and
There's this rising pop star
What's her
that they've been
name?
showing, Jenny.
From Blackpink?
No. Jen.
No,
She's not from Blackpink. but-
Lily Rose Depp.
Lily
Lily
Rose Depp.
Lily Rose Depp. Okay.
Huh?
She's Johnny Depp's daughter,
Johnny
I think.
Depp.
That I
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
That I know.
And it was basically a one season show where she was a pop star, and The Weeknd was like this weird dude in a club who basically wanted to turn her into a star. The point is that basically the director has a very unhealthy way of
Working with his
co-workers, and his justification is that he is trying to tell stories that he saw while he was growing up, and he had a rough childhood. That's his explanation for having an eccentric way of working, essentially.
Yeah.
Embarrassing.
yeah, that's disgusting.
That's embarrassing.
But yeah, what a shitty note to. I don't want to end this episode on a shitty note. Okay, so
Agree.
I'm gonna talk about this one thing that I'm looking forward to, which is on 10th April, and this is not no one's sponsoring us for this, but Shakira.
Latina. Latina.
My
So
hips
they
will
tell-
not be lying when I go there.
Oh my god.
Nobody will. No,
I'm
fucking-
just excited. Okay, I don't fucking care about Kanye. I don't care
don't.
about him. I don't care that he's getting postponed. I hope he gets cancelled for all I care. But if anything happens to Shakira,
No, I think.
bitch, if you say anything, I'm sorry.
I don't know if this is true or not. But there have been rumors going around with the
Yeah.
whole
That-
entire
no.
war scene that's going on
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
I
There
feel
might
really
be
bad for
rumors
that.
that Shakira might get cancelled in India.
Yeah,
when-
I don't think she might get cancelled. I think she might get postponed, like Kanye. And please, यार भाई Kanye, यार क्या दिक्कत है
No.
तुमको? आते ना वेस्ट में, क्या प्रॉब्लम है? क्यों चला था नॉर्थ में?
Nah.
और आप नहीं आते भी?
if Shakira gets postponed, I'm okay with. I can hold my horses. But if she gets cancelled, I don't know what I'll do. Anyway, I'm just excited for my cunty outfits, slutty outfits. It's gonna be another version of that entire reel that went viral.
Tyla.
Yeah, the baddies of India.
Yeah.
That should happen at Shakira also.
Yeah.
Yes,
But not
keep an eye out
sponsored.
for me.
I'm always keeping an eye out for you, baby doll. Don't worry.
But yes, I'm
even,
really excited.
Shakira, even I'm coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
I
I'm-
love that.
I'm actually not missing any of the concerts now. I'm not missing Kine. I
Can
don't.
mommy and papa sponsor me?
I don't want
We are the
to.
mommy and papa in this
Yeah,
scenario.
we'll do that. I don't want to miss
Yes.
on Kanye. I don't want to miss on Shakira.
Same.
Bro, and Kine also I don't want to fucking miss.
Who?
Kine music. Girl, you wanna buy?
The house music bit.
House.
She likes that, sure.
yeah.
But but at any point in the morning, if you come to my house, my dad is playing Shakira on the TV.
Anytime
Love
in
him
the
for
morning.
that.
Fully.
Tarak Mehta and then Shakira.
Acha.
Any
Good
time-
sandwich.
Anytime you come to my house, there is house music playing because I'm
Because
a
it's a
house.
house.
Because I'm a housewife.
Please cut that out.
Cut it out. Cut for
Anyways,
podcast.
तो अभी ये पॉइंट पे तो तुमको पता ही है क्या करना है मतलब you have to go and hit the subscribe button firstly, then you have to go and hit the bell icon, and after that comment में ये बताओ मुझे कि धुरंधर देख के आ रहे हो अगर तुम तो was I right or were my theories and my Reddit people not useful, And do talk about how you felt about the entire Dhurandhar experience, because
Yep.
I am a full Dhurandhar blowout follower and I want to read everything that's written about
Same.
Dhurandhar.
I can't wait for the three of us to also go and watch it.
Yep. Yes.
And if you're going to be attending the Shakira concert, I want to know what your banger outfits are, okay? Ole, ole, ole. Ole, ole, ole.
Can't you see I'm at your feet? Whenever we're meant to be together, I'll be there and you'll be there, and that's the deal, my dear.